What's up?
Astoria, what's up with you? What's up with you?
What's up?
Man, I'm feeling good. It's me living life T. Just letting you know we're about to talk about the season 3, episode 4 of Insecure. So if you haven't seen it, you may want to check out of this and come back later. But if you've seen it, join the festivities. Miss Storm.
Real insecure watchers already seen it.
Yeah. If you mess with Insecure, you hopped on that thing. Astoria, I had to shoot to the store, get me a beverage run real quick, so I would have my vibe together for
Look,
Insecure. I see you with the beverage, Miss Story. Man, so check this out, Miss Story. The episode starts off. Issa Rae's rapping in the mirror, doing them old corny raps she do. They funny, but them joints corny. But she's in
you
the
be hating
mirror.
on Issa Rap.
Say it again.
How you gonna be hating on Issa Rap?
Cause Issa Rae funny, but them raps lame, man. Sometimes you gotta know where your strengths are. But Miss Story, she's in the bathroom at her own apartment.
Yes.
And your boy Daniel comes over to drop off the last of Issa's stuff. Now watch this, Miss Story. Molly comes through and Daniel leaves. And then did you notice the whole bye Daniel?
Shade.
Explain that to me. Was that to let us know, the viewers know that, hey, this is the end of Daniel. We're about to move on?
I think so. That was the whole bye, Daniel. Like, peace out, Daniel. We gonna see you never.
How you feel about that? Because Daniel was your guy. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy you had.
Daniel was my guy, okay? I like Daniel. He was her what if. But I'm going to say this, though. And I'm not changing. I still like Daniel. But we never really saw Daniel for a person. We only saw the vision of what Issa saw of Daniel for 2 seasons. So now we get to see the real Daniel. And as I got to see the real Daniel, I was like, I don't really know if I like this little shady dude. Like, he be having other stuff going on, man. I don't really know. So...
Wait a minute. Where was that energy that you had? I'm noticing some different energy right here, Miss Story. What's up with that? Look,
I'm telling you, I'm just being honest. Like, we never saw Daniel for who Daniel was. We saw Daniel through Issa's eyes. So when you finally see him as a character and not always via Issa, like from what she's saying that he is, right? It's a whole nother different story. It's a ball game. But it lets you know, too, that in general, women see things the way they want to see them, right? So we generalize things and we see things a certain way. But in actuality, that might not be what's really happening.
That's heavy right there. Say, hey, viewers, this is a perspective that I couldn't give you. That's why we got Miss Story co-hosted with me. Man, that's some good stuff, Miss Story. Check this out. So we move on from Issa for a second because we're coming back to Issa.
Okay.
Molly.
I just need you to know, though, I had to take notes on this episode. Like, I took out the pen and paper and was like, what? Wait a minute.
Because it's a lot of changes that happen on this episode, right? Molly, let's touch on Molly real quick, Miss Story. Molly's at the black law firm, and I don't know. It's like she can't find her footing within that black law firm. Talk to me about that.
I don't think this that she can't find her footing. What I think is Molly's used to shining. Okay, so great example, right? So when you are the one brown speck that works around the other ethnicity or in another space, you always outshine. You always do more. You always are whatever, because not that it's expected of you not to be that person, but when you really are that person, they're like, dang, oh, she got it. Oh, you know what I'm saying? But when you're around other people that are like-minded like you, like, we got magic. We're amazing. We're like the smartest things ever in life. And so when you're around other people that are just like you, it's not that you can't shine. You just have to find your fit, if that makes any sense. She's trying to be here at the top already, and she just got to the law firm. You
Yeah,
gotta, like, you gotta work your way in with brown people. They ain't gonna just let you just jump right on in and be at the top. They don't
yeah.
care where you used to work at.
Yeah, and that's like you say on previous episodes, she'd always talk about, well, at my old job, you know, my old law firm, and they're like, boo, you not there anymore,
That's
you
your
know,
old law firm.
get with the
Uh-huh.
program. And then you got that one brother that's kind of that's kind of having her exact same thoughts, but he's beating her to the punch, and it's kind of shaking her up. It's kind of throwing her off her game a little bit. But
Well, I think that she thought that the bro code was not going to apply when she went to the black law firm. I think that's what she underestimated, that the bro card wasn't going to play a factor, but it does. Like the male counterpart, the males being, you know, kind of clicky together. If he's a partner, right, he's gonna, you know, attach to the male people, right? And
mm,
it could be biased or unbiased. We don't really know. We're not gonna judge what the show is saying, but it definitely lets you know that the same thing exists in the white law firm as it does in the black law firm. Don't nothing change. It's
that's
still a bro code.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This is some good stuff, Miss
I
Story.
told you I had to take notes, man.
Yeah, I see. I see. And let me tell you something. You're bringing it today, y'all. Check this out. This is Insecure season 3, episode 4. We're giving you this content. Check this out,
Right.
Miss
I missed
Story.
y'all last week. I'm sorry, y'all. I had an interview on the radio, but I missed it.
It's all right. Miss Story's back, and she's killing the game right now, man. Check this out, Miss Story. Insecure. Issa. Issa, as we saw last week, Issa's you can kind of tell that Issa's kind of getting away from We Got Y'all. She ain't feeling We
Mm-hmm.
Got Y'all anymore. Last week we saw the Hispanic and the black, the
The
color.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, they came in and they was grooving, and she was like, man, I want to be a part of that. So now at work, while she's suspended from being in the field, she's looking at their website on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to get more information about them on the internet. How you feeling about that, Miss Story?
Don't we all do that? Don't we all be
Absolutely.
at work looking
Absolutely.
for the next best thing?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's just the truth. That's like facts. Like, I mean, if you didn't know that we were doing that, we're already doing that, right? Unless people are really happy with their job and they're not looking for something, right? But most of the time, when you feeling like that kind of way, that's what you're doing. You're looking at other things. And I think what it shows is we've been watching Issa rap for a minute since season
Mm-hmm.
1. We've been watching her rap. We know that music is a part of her. We seen Daniel with the music, right? Like, it's not like music ain't been around. So I think that she finally is finding something that may help her to kind of live in her purpose, you know, like help her do, because she want to help the kids, and she feel like at this place she can't really help the kids because they're not really letting her in. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that this is gonna show a different side, and kind of bringing the rap and the music for Issa. So I like it. I like this the way it's going.
And which reminds me, key point. I know I kind of jumped ahead, but let me go back for a second, Miss Story. Molly and Issa are sitting in Issa's apartment. They're getting rid
Hmm.
of some things. My boy Lawrence, he gets some mention in the show. Shout out to Lawrence. Let me say,
Let it
let me
go.
see. We got somebody, Young Guap. Hey, Story, what's up? This holiday, good to see you. All right, got somebody shouting you out, Miss Story.
Hey, J State baby, first home game. Well, first game of the season against. We finna go get this check against the University of Southern Miss. I think that's who we play.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, they getting that swag check, but but Issa. So Molly's telling Issa, man, you got to get rid of that bubble bath, get rid of them mixtapes, get rid of them birthday cards, thank you cards. If you want to move on, why are you holding on to this stuff from your past, right?
True. Yep.
Because and later on we see that kind of makes this it kind of makes sense later. So we
That's
find
me too.
Issa. Say it again.
I was just answering them. He said where I was at because normally I would be in Mississippi right now. I'm just letting them know I'm in Houston. I see y'all at homecoming.
Oh, okay, okay. Shout out to the brother. So we Issa's going to this taco stand. And
Yes.
what I found funny about this Miss Story you gotta call in the taco because it takes an hour for the man to cook the taco.
I think they just be having so many orders. Like, it's so popular that you just got to pick up your taco.
Okay, okay. But so check this
Issa
out.
said it was hot. Like, it was like the hot spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but come on, waiting an hour for a taco. That taco better be bomb though. But evidently it is. But Miss
That
Story,
taco was bomb.
absolutely. So she gets this salmon barbecue taco. And who does she bump into, Miss Story?
Nathan. And wait, hold on, Chris. Let me just give you this right here. First of all, brother is from H-Town.
You know
Did
it.
you hear him say? Did you hear him say that number 832? I was like, I wish they would have said
Yeah.
713, but I ain't gonna trip though. I'm gonna let them get
Yeah.
this 832. Said brother is from Houston. I
Yeah.
like it.
The brother was repping the H-Town. He bumped into Issa. Issa drops this bomb taco that she waited an hour for. Issa's kind of upset, but kind of surprised that she sees this brother.
Yeah.
Issa also has to pick up somebody in an Uber, but she totally swerves the Uber or the Lyft, whoever she's driving for.
Yes.
And her and this brother, they kind of just go take a stroll and get to know each other for a second.
Yeah. Not only did she swerve on the Uber, but she swerved on her job too.
You're right, because the white girl called her like, hey, you know, and Issa
We
had
supposed
to
to meet
fake,
up at 3.
yeah, Issa had to fake being sick. Miss Story.
I'm not feeling good. I think I'm gonna come in tomorrow.
so Issa and my boy from the H, they riding around. They're getting to know Compton or wherever. And
They get to know LA.
he
LA.
tells LA.
They
LA
get to
Compton.
know
That ain't
LA.
this. Okay, they get
No.
to know LA. I'm from Houston. I don't know. They get to know LA. So check this out though. They roll up on Issa's old house, right? And what we find out is this guy's kind of adventurous, or he's trying to push Issa to, man, don't think, man, just go after it, right?
Yeah.
And they play truth or dare or whatnot. And what happens from there, Miss Story?
Well, let's roll back for a second. Before they went to the house, they walked through whatever the neighborhood is. I can't think of what they called it, but how they talked about how what he was saying. He was like, Houston is hood. Like when you in the hood, like you in the hood when you in Houston. He was like, man, y'all hood nice and stuff. And she was like, I bet you won't say you King Kong or whatever. That's where the truth or dare started. And somebody threw a pineapple Shasta at that man. So we know LA is real, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so they did roll up at Issa's house, and I like the fact that he's adventurous. I think that Issa should take more risk in life. Like, I think this is the turning point. This is like the first part of the turning point for her in showing that she's gonna be really different. Like, because at this point when he starts to dare her, then from there we see her change everything else about her life. Like, I mean, she talked about it with Molly. I mean, we said bye to Daniel, but there was no action taken, right? It was just a conversation. But once she met up with Nathan and he dared her, and, she was laying on the table because, Issa been a liar for a little minute, though. Issa be lying.
Mm-hmm.
So she finally, really tells the truth. And it's really interesting to see her tell the truth to a complete stranger, open up and say stuff. You be like, you sure you want to tell him your dirty, nasty little secrets? But yeah. It's interesting to see where this is gonna go, where this relationship gonna go.
Absolutely. And then what happens from there, Miss Story? They end up skinny dipping in her old house. Now, Issa
and then white people called a popo.
Yeah, of course they did. Issa them don't own that house no more. And how they just gonna skinny dip? They're actually swimming in white folk pool like white folk ain't home.
They wasn't at home.
Well, white folk
they
get
came
home and they call the police and they got to get out of there. And when they get back in the car, it's like Issa feels alive.
Yeah.
And
she
then
did.
From there, yeah. And then from there, they go get the cold tacos that they had to wait an hour for. And Issa's like, well, you know, I got a microwave, you know. So they come back to the house. And I think they have a discussion at this point, Miss Story. I think Issa's telling him, or they had it in the car, either way. But Issa's like, man, you know, I just want to try different things. And that brother's like, man, just do it. Man, what is you waiting for? Just do it. And Issa feels alive. And when they get back to Issa's house, they get the kissing and all that. And they were going to go further, Miss Story. They sitting on boxes. They were going to go further. But this little random boy in the neighborhood knocks on the door.
I don't think they was gonna go further. Don't put my girl Issa out like that and make it be like that. She was just, you know, it was just in the moment. It was cute.
Yeah, just come on. This is Miss Story. Let's not act like this is the first episode of Insecure. Now let's
it's
not forget.
But Issa don't be doing random though.
Miss Story.
That's Molly. That's Molly.
So Issa's not getting banged up in
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying, that's not her character. What I'm saying is not her character to meet someone that she actually likes to do that with, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying she wasn't out doing wilding out and whatever, right? She did her thing. But what I'm saying is it's not in her character to want to go further, especially if she's like interested in someone. That's what I'm saying.
You're right. So from there, when old buddy, the young boy, rings the door, he's like, hey, my mama said that, I don't know, the sink was stopped up or something. I forget.
They locked them out.
Yeah, the keys, the locks were changed. And Issa like, man, ain't nobody changed no locks. Then the boy like, hey, y'all in there kissing in the mouth and all that, what y'all doing?
What y'all eating tacos and kissing?
Yeah. And then that's when Nate figured, okay, it's my time to get up out of here. But, you know, you'll see more of me. But check this out, Miss Story. After this, something major, my favorite part of the show, happens, right? So Issa's back at work. The white girl that's her friend comes talk to her and tells her, hey, you know, the white lady that owned this thing say you can get back in the field. And Issa's excited at first, but then she thinks about it. She's like, I can't stay here, man. I'm done with this place, man. I got to go live my life. I got to go enjoy my life. And finally, after 3 seasons, Issa quits. We got y'all. How you feel about that, Miss Story?
Well, like I said, when she met Nathan, I could tell once he started changing, once they started talking and doing the Hell Dare thing, that was the moment when we knew that things were going to change. Because right before she went to work, when she was putting on her clothes and she was thinking about stuff, right, walking out the door, she looked at that pile of trash that she kept trying to hold on to or save. So this is now her next step to be like, okay, let me throw this away. So she throws it away, right? So then when she goes to work, it's just makes common sense to me that that's what her next move is. Like, you know, I've been listening and watching Issa Rae for a while, so I can kind of pick up on certain things. She do surprise me at times, but I knew that the next step was going to be she was probably going to quit because she had been looking at this other place too long. Now, we don't know if she's going to go work for this place. Right, but we do know she leaving. We got y'all, and I feel kind of bad that she leaving, not because of the white lady, but because of Frida. Because you know, her and Frida been like they had like little tiffs back and forth, you know, and Frida kind of had her back, even though the white lady was wrong. Like the owner of the place was wrong. Like the logo was whack, what they was doing was whack. Like all the stuff was controversial. It was like whack. But Frida had her back. Frida had Issa back. She was like, yeah, I'm working on it. You know, I'm trying to get you back in the field. She knew that at the end of the day, where Issa's heart was, right? And she was trying to help her. So I kind of feel bad for Frida. But at the same time, Issa got to do what she got to do. This is a new season. She left Lawrence. She left Daniel. She left her apartment. She got to be a new Issa. What Molly said at the beginning, you on this new. You knew, boo. You knew.
Yeah. Listen, check this out. Excuse me. Issa done changed everything. And we're waiting to see what's going to happen with Issa. But check this out, Miss Story. How do you feel about Nate? How is y'all give me your honest opinion how you feel about that brother?
I don't know yet. I haven't really formed an opinion of Nate. What I do like is that he's from Houston, right? And
H-Town.
I like his storyline, and I like how they made it realistic, right? Like he
Yeah,
packed up after Harvey. Like we didn't celebrate, we
that was
just
a year
talked
ago.
about how Harvey just happened a year ago, right? So for this to be the episode, the week of this happening, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just, kind of bittersweet, you know what I mean, for me. But I like Nate. I think he's cool. I just want to see what kind of person he is. Like I like that he a barber. He from Houston. He seemed like he pretty legit, like he cool. But we gonna see. People show you who they want to be at first. We don't really know who he is yet.
You think he legit, Miss Story? Miss
Hey,
Story.
I said he seemed legit. I said he seems
Nah,
legit.
that brother janky, and we gonna find out he's janky, Miss Story.
Why you
Now,
think he's janky? Tell me why you think he's
Miss
janky,
Story,
Steve Rod.
because that brother is on the run. Now remember when he whooped the
What he
boy
on
in
the
the
run
back of
for?
when he whooped the boy in the back of the Uber, he didn't want to stay. He was like, I got to get up out of here. And also, now remember when they was in the pool, that brother had a stab wound in him. Huh?
Okay,
Huh?
okay.
It's
You
it's
picked up
something.
on some things.
It's something going on with that brother that I can't put my finger on right now, but it's something not right about that brother. And I think he's on the run. He's wanted by somebody. Okay? And he's on the run. And I just don't know what it is right now.
Okay, so if at the end of the season, okay, we find out that he is not on the run, I'm gonna need you to retract your statement and not just put Houston people like that on the run like that. Just don't make a bad name for us.
I'm H-Town to the way down. But when he whooped the boy in the back of the lift,
He whooped that
he
boy because that boy was disrespectful. He was being very disrespectful.
he was being super disrespectful. But as soon as he whooped him, that brother cut up out of there. Issa like, wait. He's like, nah, I can't stay around. And then when
But
they
then
in the
he
swim,
tipped her though. But he tipped her like an extra $50 or something from the Uber.
and that's fly. That's fly. He tipped her extra 50 and he bought her a taco. That's fly. But then when he didn't explain that stab wound, brother. Where you get that stab wound from?
The man was about to call the police on them. They had to cut that part short.
Okay, a story. All I'm saying is I got questions, and a brother needs some answers. Before I'm already loving the homie because he from the H-Town. I'm already rep for him because he from the H-Town. Kathleen Killam, what's up,
Hey,
girl?
Kathleen. That's my boo.
Yeah, that's my partner right there. I'm a rep for him because he from the H-Town, but I just can't. I don't know
Katie,
what's going.
get off the live. You can't watch it. Go away.
Yeah,
Go away,
nah.
Katie.
Oh man, somebody can't get on the live. Somebody can't watch it.
That's my niece. That's my niece. No, she cannot. She's
Oh, girl,
12.
girl
No.
tell that girl it's 11 o'clock. Tell her go to bed.
It's Saturday. It's Friday. So she's not
Oh,
about to go to bed.
okay. Well, make sure your homework done and do what you do. Okay, Saturday, watch you some cartoons or something. But man, this story, beautiful episode. Next week we get a teaser that they're going to Coachella.
Yes,
Right?
they going to Baychella.
Oh, oh, I guess they had to change it up for TV. Okay, Baychella.
No. You don't remember when Coachella happened and Beyonce did the whole thing? So now everybody called it Baychella. So they going
You're
to
right.
Baychella.
You're right. You're right. So Cardi B supposed to be there. The Migos.
It's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good episode. It looks like they hitting the weed on that episode. It's gonna be a beautiful episode. Miss Story, you came in, you killed the recap for episode 4. What you gotta say to the people before we get up out of here?
Man, if you have not signed up for the Afro Chicks, the World Afro Day for September the 15th, please go and sign up. The link is in my bio. So follow me, MS_STORI. And yeah, make sure you check us out next week because it's going down again with this Insecure.
Yes, y'all know what it is, man. I got my partner, Miss Story. I'm the bread tuck, and like my partner said, man, we got the Afro Chicks going down September 15th, and the link, everything you need is in her is in her bio on her is in her bio on her page, man. That's Miss Story MS_STORI, man. But y'all know what it is, man. This was season 3, episode 4, Insecure recap, and we gonna catch y'all next week. I'm gonna get at you, Miss Story.
H-Town.
H-Town, y'all know what it is.